Now, from your weather authority, here's Chief Meteorologist Dan Smith.
Well, we are certainly in a high-pressure situation now, folks. That's going to be parking right over us, and in turn, a lot more of these clouds are not going to be there. All the sunshine is going to prevail, and in turn, so is the heat. We certainly weren't left without it today either. 97 at the airport right now. We did, in fact, make 100, but dew point a little bit lower. That's probably why we ended up hitting that, is because dew point's below 60. Once all the humidity and moisture goes away, that's when you start cranking up that heat again in terms of actual temperatures. It could certainly feel a lot warmer like that. Case in point, Houston, where you have the humidity, but you kind of offset it with the temperatures. 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting a little past 20 today, and I would expect that we are going to have that even higher up for the weekend, but it's going to do nothing to alleviate any sort of heat that we're going to get. Now, today we've hit the triple digits. I think that's going to be a full 2 weeks before the weekend is up, because I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to hit that 14 days, all these 3 days in a row here for the triple digits. It's not going to be pretty. This could be some of the warmest temperatures of the year that we've had so far. And meanwhile, down here across parts of the Gulf Coast, anywhere from Brownsville, McAllen, Harlingen, they have just been getting inundated by about 8 to 10 inches of rain. I think at least a few spots around here on the coast, from Brownsville to Corpus, and even counting Houston, looks to have dissipated there for now, but have gotten, I think, 8 to 10 inches for the last 3 nights in a row. It's some crazy stuff happening down there. And that really was what was going to be responsible for the rain coming here. It just had not so much of a rocket engine on it coming north as it did just a sputtering outboard motor, if you will. It didn't have anything going for it and just sort of stalled out there along the coast. It has very tropical characteristics, but it doesn't really have that closed center, that closed circulation of lows. So technically not a tropical storm, but it's sitting out there. Meanwhile, here's some heat tips for the weekend. Certainly your standards, water, shade, and some light and loose-fitting clothing. But I would argue that this is going to be the most important. Do not leave kids, pets, let's just say any living things unintended in your vehicles. At those kind of temperatures, just an hour of your car sitting in the sun could get about 150 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit in your car. That is just not great, folks. And meanwhile, though, today we did, in fact, hit the summer solstice officially at 5:07, so the days are going to start getting a little bit shorter from here, and that is the astronomical first day of summer, by the way. Meteorologically, it actually starts right at June 1st. It's the start of the month that the solstices and equinoxes, what have you, happen to fall in. Futurecast looking on ahead, well, you're really not going to see a whole lot. It's just maybe some clouds coming in from the south. Yeah, it's not really looking pretty. You're winning with weather prize, though. That's certainly pretty. Budget Blinds giving away a pair of wireless speakers. Enter to win before midnight tonight, and you could be the proud owner of these pair of wireless speakers. Forecast for tonight, 72 degrees. Pretty starry skies out there. Nothing to write home about, but that heat, that is going to be some heat advisory criteria for sure. And check out 107 on the board for Saturday. That is the anniversary, incidentally, of the June 23rd storm of last year, but I have that 20% on for the evening. That does look to stay mostly north. Still wouldn't take any chances this time of year, especially with that kind of heat that we're cranking up. Luckily, it's going to be going away gradually coming in Monday and Tuesday. We'll be right back.